A very good afternoon to dear Toastmasters and guests. Well, how many of you find it difficult to speak about yourself? I do. Okay. I feel this because it is not only difficult to speak of something, be it anything, but also because this reality dawns upon us that we actually do not know ourselves as good as we should be knowing. But then, thanks to this speech, I got to know one thing and it made me familiar, which is I'm about to bring my life to the fore in a way that I've never brought out before. I foresee this as the beginning of Vishakha as a poetess. So here it goes. 17 days past Diwali on 12th November 1992. There was a small family of 5 whose eyes to the phone kept glued. The balcony was still lit with the lanterns and lights, and my mama, she was in labor that night. As the clock struck 23:22, the phone rang to inform my grandmother that it was time to memorialize. Congratulations, mummy, it is me, Sunil. The doctor has just heard my baby girl cry. And celebrations knew no bounds, since the home echoed with my sounds. With my thumb in my mouth, I crawled. My dad worried since I was 4, but still bold. My granny drove me to my school on the first day. I cried my eyes out. Is a little less to say. Granny got emotional on seeing my tantrums, but picked herself because she knew her granddaughter, unlike her, has to go to school someday. Years passed by, and I was in my teens. Menstruation and chapter on reproduction made me keen to go out and try everything possible. Blame not me, but hormonal changes and those terrible mood swings. I don't intend to praise myself, but I was in school an all-rounder. Be it studies or debates or dance or sports, good and all, and never a self-doubter. Golden shot put, golden volleyball, neither was it silver in basketball. Golden mehendi, golden dance, stood first, second or third in class by every chance. I was 16, I remember, when I fell in love with a guy whom I remember till date. We never spoke but just knew that we were in love until one day he came up to me and asked if I could spend my life with him because it was never too late. As happy as we could be, we giggled but felt shy. We wrote love letters 20 pages long because we could not look into each other's eyes. Years passed and our love grew, but luck had its own role to play. One day he called me up to tell me that no longer can we together stay. That's when I turned depressed. Neither sports nor studies could impress. That's when I took a pen and paper because a poet is born when a soul is in distress. It was college time and I missed my best friend Neha, but within no time I got friends, 6 wonderful people. They were with me through my thick and thin. They were Sushmita, Samrita, Neha, Ranjana, Ashish and Rimjim. In a blink of eye, it was time for our placements. Never realized time could fly so fast for us. All were in tears on the last day of college. One is in Pune, others scattered. Oh boy, look at us. Those chats, those nights, those dreams, those fights make me nostalgic as I recite this poem. Waiting for somebody's marriage for a reunion, that day I pray to God for the moment to cease. All is good and happy it seems, but not really, it has always been this way. I struggled with depression and low self-esteem, topics about which people don't want to say. Regrets and failures, disinterest in engineering. Needs a change is the least that I can say. And as I've started to walk on the right path, things are soon not going to be this way. It is you who can change your life, is what I believe. You learn from what's negative and it is never too late to start, is what life's experiences has made me perceive. Oh, did I miss on telling you about some of my wishes? That I want to be a motivational speaker and represent India in volleyball. Want to learn swimming and study literature, psychology, geography, economics. I know how to play sitar. Let me stop here, guys. That's all. The people whom I did not tell you about are my parents, aunt, granny, and my younger brother. Well, what should I say about them? I found strength in Papa, care in Mum, second mom in my auntie, loving granny, and best friend in my brother. As I turned 24 last November, I knew 2017-18 is going to be a life-changing year for me. The jinx will be broken and I will evolve. I read somewhere, if it is to be, it is up to me after all. For now, I think I should wrap up, although I have a lot more to share. I'll come back to you with successful stories, or probably you might yourself read about me someday, somewhere. Thank you.